Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter single variable inequalities. The lessons we're going to cover today are identify solutions to inequalities, graph inequalities, solve one-step linear inequalities, addition and subtraction, graph solution to one-step linear inequalities. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. I'm on grade 9 math. The chapter we're on right now is single inequalities. Identify solutions to inequalities. Is Q equals negative 10 a solution to the inequality below? So Q equals negative 10. The inequality is Q is greater than equal to negative 3. So replace the Q with a value that is negative 10 is greater than equal to negative 3. So no, negative 10 is not greater than negative 3. So that is not the solution. Let's just start with the test questions. Which of the following is a solution to the inequality below? X is less than equal to 3. So you are given three options 3, 5, 11, and 7. 5, 7, and 11. They all are greater than 3, right? Only 3 is the number that is less than, not less than, but equal to 3. So this is the correct option. 3 is greater than 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which of the following are solutions to the inequality below? Negative 10 is less than D. So negative 10 is less than D. Negative 10 is less than negative 9. less than -3, less than -1, all of the above. So on the negative side, as you are moving far from zero, the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. So -10 is smaller than all the given numbers. Which of the following is a solution to the inequality below? -4 is less than g. So which is the correct option? -4 is less than g. -4 is less than -3. Because as you are moving far from zero, the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. So -4 is less than -3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is G equal 3 a solution to the inequality below? 6 is less than G. Six is less than 3. 6 is not less than 3, so the correct option is no. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is no. Which of the following are solutions to the inequality below? -8 is less than equal to C. So -8 is less than all the given numbers, right? Is equal to -8 and the rest of the numbers. -8 is less than -6, -8 is less than -2, -8 is equal to -8, and -8 is less than -7. So all of the above is the correct option. Which of the following are solution to the inequality below? U is greater than -9. So all of the above, all the numbers are greater than -9. So all of the above is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Let me just move on to next lesson. Next lesson is graph inequalities. Let's just start with the next lesson. Graph x is less than -7, less than equal to -7. The inequality x is less than equal to -7 means that x can be any number less than or equal to -7. Be equal to -7. There should be a filled circle located at -7. Also, since x can be less than -7, there should also be an arrow pointing to the left. So because x is less than -7, so it would be pointing on the left side, because on the negative side, as you are moving far from zero, the numbers are getting smaller and smaller. Let's just start with the test questions. Graph x is less than 1. Plot the endpoints. X is less than 1. Shade to the left of 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. You have to make an open circle over here and point on the left side. That is shade to the left of 1. Graph x is greater than 2. So here we have x, right? That is greater than 2. So you have to shade on the right side of the 2. That is shade to the right of 2. Option 2 is the correct option. X is greater than equal to -7. Greater than -7. So you have to point on the, you have to shade from -7 to the right. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is shade from -7 to the right. Graph x is greater than equal to 3. So shift from 3 to the right. X is greater than 4. So which is the correct option? Greater than 4. So you shift to the right of, because on the right hand side, all the numbers are greater than 4. So shift to the right of 4. X is less than equal to 7. That is shift from 7 to the left. Option number 1 is the correct option. X is greater than 1. Shift to the right of 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. X is less than equal to 5. Shift from 5 to the left. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. Solve one-step linear inequalities, addition and subtraction. Solve for S. S plus 3 is greater than 7. We have to do the inverse operations. Just subtract 3 both sides. 3 and 3 cancel out, and 7 minus 3 is 4. So S is greater than 4. Let's just start with the test questions. Solve for b plus 1 is less than 5. So just do the reverse operation and subtract 1 both sides. 1 minus 1 is 0. B is less than 4. That is, V is less than 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for G. That is, G plus 4 minus 4 is less than or equal to 8 minus 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. G is less than or equal to 4. That is, G is less than or equal to 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve for n. N plus 1 is less than or equal to 9. N plus 1 minus 1, 9 minus 1. So n is less than or equal to 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. N is less than or equal to 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve for P. P is less than or equal to 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve for S. S is greater than or equal to 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. K plus 5 is less than or equal to 7. K is less than equal to 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. K plus 6 is less than 7. T plus 6 is less than 7. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is D is less than 1. V plus 8 is greater than 9. V is greater than 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is V is less than 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for D. That is D is less than equal to 4. Okay. You can complete the lesson by yourself today. Let me just move into next lesson. The next lesson is graph solutions to one-step linear inequalities. Let's just start with the test questions. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. J minus 4 is less than equal to 3. So first thing you need to do is solve the inequality. J minus 4 plus 4 is less than equal to 3 plus 4. So 4 minus 4, we are left with J is less than equal to 7. So shade from 7 to the left. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. A minus 2 is greater than 6. That is, you need to add two both sides. A minus 2 plus 2 and 6 plus 2. So that is A is greater than 8. Shift to the left of 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. So which is the correct option? That is shift to the right of 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. 2r is greater than equal to 4. That is shift to the right of 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. A is less than equal to 6 divided by 6. That is shift to the left of 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. Shift to the right of 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. K is greater than equal to 8. So shift to the right of 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. That is z is greater than 3 is a shape to the right of 3. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. That is shared to the left of the option number 2 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. 3u is greater than equal to 9. Shape from 3 to the right. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself here today. So we were working on grade 9 math. The chapter we were working on is single variable inequalities. The lessons we have covered today are identify solutions to inequalities, graph inequalities, solve one-step linear inequalities, addition and subtraction, graph solutions to one-step linear inequalities. Please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.